It is a curious habit of the human race to rise each morning and plunge headlong into the torrent of daily life, as though one were a stone cast into a river, sinking into tasks and trifles without so much as a glance toward the source of the very river in which we swim. Yet, for the one who has been chosen, called to a purpose greater than the mere accumulation of hours and accomplishments, such neglect of morning prayer is not merely unwise, it is perilous. To pray before you start your day is not a ritual of the pious for their own comfort, nor a rote offering made to a distant God who requires appeasement. Rather, it is the deliberate act of aligning oneself with the Creator, of stepping out of the shadow of self-reliance and into the light of His sufficiency. The chosen soul, awakened to the knowledge of their calling, must realize that no great endeavor can be undertaken without the strength that flows from communion with the divine. Imagine, if you will, a knight embarking on a noble quest. Would he rise from his bed, cast aside his armor, and stride forth weaponless into the fray? Or consider a craftsman preparing to shape fine wood into a vessel of beauty. Would he forgo the sharpening of his tools, trusting instead to the bluntness of his own strength? Yet this is precisely what the one who neglects prayer does. They step unarmed into the battlefield of the world and unprepared into the delicate work of their day. Morning prayer is not merely preparation, it is consecration. It declares, "This day is not mine to waste or wield as I please. It belongs to the one who gave it. My steps, my speech, my thoughts, let them all be His." The chosen one who prays invites God not merely to walk alongside them, but to lead. It is, in essence, an act of surrender, not of defeat, but of trust. Moreover, prayer in the morning is a reminder of where your strength truly lies. The world is loud with its promises of self-sufficiency, its insistence that all answers lie within. But the chosen one knows better. The true reservoir of strength is not the self, but the Saviour. Prayer draws from that wellspring, refreshing the soul for the day's challenges. Do not be deceived by the busyness of your mornings. The devil is cunning and delights in distracting us with the urgent at the expense of the important. He will whisper of tasks that cannot wait and duties that press upon you, urging you to postpone prayer until later. But the chosen one must be wise to this scheme. Postponed prayer is often forgotten prayer, and a day begun in haste is rarely redeemed by its end. So, chosen one, I beseech you, before you grasp the tools of your trade or place your foot upon the path of your errands, fall to your knees, lift your heart to heaven, and invite the author of your days to write his story through you. Do not see this as a burden, but as the greatest privilege, to speak with the one who has called you by name. For in that sacred conversation, you will find all you need: peace, purpose, and the power to walk in His will. Rise, therefore, not as one merely awakened from sleep, but as one commissioned anew. Pray before you start your day, for in prayer lies the strength to live as one who has truly been chosen.